Meet David. David is an adopted child who just graduated from a popular university in Kingston, Jamaica. David made his adoptive parents very proud. He was everything that they could have ever wanted in a child. They loved him so much. David's life was just perfect until the day he had received the worst news of his life. Both his parents had died in a horrible car accident. David felt as if his world had now been destroyed. Even though David was an adopted child, he knew that their love for him was real. He loved them so much. However, some time had passed, and David gradually learned to cope with not having his parents around. One of the gifts that his parents left for him was their family house. David promised himself to take care of this house to the best of his ability in honor of his parents. But there was one big problem. Meet George. George is David's uncle. George never accepted David as a part of the family. George felt that he should have been the one to inherit the family house, being that he was the only brother of David's father. George threatened David many times. He ordered David to leave the premises and turned over the keys to him. David strongly refused. How can he leave his parents' house that was handed down to him? George knew that he must have that house at all costs. If he cannot have that house for himself, then David must die. The next day, George made the connection with a man who he heard specialized in carrying out contract hits. George provided him with the details, made the payment and then left. George was so happy because he felt that all this will be over soon and he will take ownership of the house. But, there is one thing that George did not know. That hitman was an undercover agent who infiltrated a popular gang in the Kingston area, in order to conduct investigations on a separate assignment. Later that day, George was arrested. The police contacted David to let him know about the situation. David was shocked to know that his own uncle was making plans to end his life out of jealousy. Sometimes in life, the people who are trying to destroy you are the ones who you least expect. The ones who you expect to love you. The ones who you expect to have your back. Sometimes your greatest enemies are way closer to you than you think. Be careful!